Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. Well, if you watched my channel before, you know we're in the YouTube room. I can hear James in the kitchen now getting ice out from the refrigerator. He's getting him something to drink. So when you come in, don't mind him. Just go over, where the glasses are. I already have mine. Of course, I'm taking up on water. I've told y'all that I was changing up some things, and I'm drinking more water, which is very unusual for me. But today is our neighborhood chat. I'm so glad that you came by. I want you to be here. I love for you to visit. To come in. I mean, this room is small, but you can't imagine how many people I can get in this small room. I mean, the other day when I was doing my live chat, I had 40-something people in the chat. Y'all were all in here. And we were having the best time. I enjoyed it so much. I'll be doing another live next week. Also, I'll be doing a video of mail call. But right now, you're here for our neighborhood chat. And what I want to say to you is, and I've said this before, you matter. You matter. You don't matter because who you're connected to, who you know, how many children you have, because you're somebody's mom, because you're somebody's daughter, because you're somebody's friend. You matter because it's you. And I say it again, you're meant to be here. Keep looking for that purpose if you don't know what it is, because, of course, you have one. Now, the conversation we're going to have today is we live and die by the choices we make. Now, can we recover from making bad choices? Absolutely. I mean, that's how we grow most of the time, is when we make bad choices and we get hurt, or we fall down, or somebody hurts us, or we feel some kind of pain. We decide, ooh, I don't want to do that again. Just like when you're raising a small child and you want to keep them away from the stove, and you don't want them to touch it, and you say, now, don't touch that, it's hot. Well, that child's going to test it. They reach out and they touch it, and it's like, ooh, they learned that lesson. They don't want to do that anymore. Some of us keep going back 2 or 3 times to see if it's going to change, and it's still going to be hot. And it is when you're cooking. It's going to be hot, so don't touch it. And sometimes in life, we tend to have to go back to the same place over and over again before we learn, I don't need to be here. I need to be somewhere else. And, sometimes it's fear that causes us not to want to move on. Sometimes it's because we love somebody so much we don't want to leave them, because there's no way they want to come with us. But you have to move on to bigger and better things to become who you're supposed to become. Grow. Mature. I mean, don't be 50-something years old, but on the inside, you're a teenager. All this drama that people bring. I mean, they look like, wait a minute, aren't they an adult? Why are they acting like they're in high school? That's actually one of my pet peeves, is to be around people that are supposed to be mature and supposed to be setting an example for, the younger generation come up. And they have more drama than what's on TV. I mean, how can that be? Now, why do I want to waste my day waking up wanting to talk about somebody else, wondering what somebody else is doing, how their life is going, wondering how I can fix their life when I need to fix mine? Clean up behind your own back door before you start cleaning up behind somebody else at their back door. You'll have a lot less worries. But here we are. We live and die by the choices we make. Now, I've made some bad choices in my life. And if I know you probably have too. And you know what? If it doesn't kill us, it makes us stronger. And we have to want to do better. And I've always wanted to do better. Have I wanted to make bad choices? Well, no. There's been circumstances that happened that I made bad choices. Physically, mentally, financially. I mean, all kind of bad choices. But can we recover from those? Absolutely. But we got to want to. You know, there's work involved when you want to better yourself. You can't expect this magic wand to be put on top of your forehead and say, all right, everything's good now. Start all over again. No, we have to deal with what we've done. We have to clean up behind ourselves. Because, you know, a lot of us have left a lot of, you know, a big dirty house. And I don't mean a physical house. I mean just, you left a lot of garbage, but you're leaving it. But, you know, sometimes we have to clean up. And also, I want to say, you know, when somebody hurts you and you, yeah, forgive them, that doesn't mean you go back to enemy camp and become their friend again. That means that you say, okay, I'm forgiving you because the forgiveness is not for you. It's for me. In order for me to be able to move on. Because that person that's hurt you, they're probably not even studying it. And you've carried it for years. And you just need to say, okay, I forgive you. And move on. But don't go back over there where they are. Especially if they've proven to you that they don't want you there. I never understood why people kept wanting to go back to a place where they knew they wasn't wanted. I mean, why would you punish yourself like that? I want to be with people that want to be around me, that value my opinion, that value me being with them, want to be my friend, make my day better. You know, you only get better by being around people that are better than you. I don't mean better as in have more money, have more, you know, pull, as they say in the South, about knowing somebody. It's who you know. No, it's about they are growing. They know more than you, and you can learn from them. There's nothing wrong with learning from somebody. Even when you get my age, I'm always learning from what somebody says. Don't ever think that you've got to the point where you don't have to learn anything. Boy, that's a whole nother story. You can get yourself in a lot of trouble if you do that. And why do we think we don't deserve to enjoy life? I mean, why are we punishing ourselves every day of something that we think we've done that's so horrible, or somebody's done something to us that's so horrible that we think that we can't enjoy life? You can. You got to want to. You got to come up with more positive thinking. And you say, oh, it's me, Angie. I'm so tired of you talking about positive thinking. Well, why not? Why do you want to walk around being negative all the time? I don't. Get with a group of people that motivate you, inspire you, cause you to want to be a better person. Don't stay in the state that you're in. Now, I know depression is a real thing. I know some people have to take medication for depression. I know some people have a real problem with depression, and they've been through horrible, horrible situations, and they just can't seem to get out of it the way they feel. You know, I have to talk to myself a lot some days. You know, when I wake up and I'm hurting so bad that it's like, I don't even know if I can express to you how bad a pain that I have. And I say to myself, Angie, you're okay. This is going to leave in a little while. You're going to get up, you're going to get moving, and this pain is not going to be there. And I just keep saying positive things to myself. Now, when you start changing from who you are, and it's all a work in progress, you have to, number one, figure out the point that you are in your life with the choices that you have made. And you have to decide to make another choice, a good choice. Like telling yourself that you matter. Because you do. Telling yourself that you deserve better things. You deserve to be around better people. You don't have to stay in that abusive friendship, relationship. Our family can be some people that we don't want to be around. Doesn't mean that you don't love them. It just means that they don't bring positive things to your life. And that's okay. But just remember, it's not selfish to wake up and want to have better things for yourself. And when I say things, I don't mean material things. I mean like peace, joy, happiness, long suffering, just things that will make you a better person within yourself. Because really that's all we're striving for. Because these things that we have, we can't take them with us when whatever's going to happen to us when we leave this world. I mean, we're not going to pack a suitcase and take it with us. And then when we leave it, if we have children, they don't want it. Now, there's a few things in my house that my children are probably going to want. But all these owls I have, I don't think they're going to want all these owls. Now, I enjoy them. But that's just things. Stuff and things. No, we need really in-depth things that we can offer people. Love. We can offer people love, comfort, peace. Just being there for somebody. Don't forget, neighbor, make good choices. And if you've made bad choices, who hasn't? Don't beat yourself up over it. Just start making good choices. I'm beginning to make good choices in my diet. I want to succeed. I want to do better. It's an hour by hour thing. I haven't been paying attention to that area in my life because I've been blaming all this on steroids, which a lot of it is. But I've been using that as an excuse to eat anything I want to eat, to have anything I want to have. And really, the more I hurt, the more I'd reach for food. Because when I was growing up, the older people, if you said, I'm hurting, eat, you'll feel better. I'm sad, eat, you won't be sad. I'm happy, eat, you're happy, let's celebrate. No matter what feeling that we were going through as children, it was always, let's celebrate with food. So that's what I turn to most of the time. So you have to think about, what do you turn to when you're having a bad day? And at first, when you start trying to change, it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to lie to you. And if you've never spoke positive things to yourself, it's going to sound really, really ridiculous. But keep doing it. Just like me drinking this water. When I started drinking it a few days ago, it was like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. But today's Thursday and it's getting easier. So just remember, it will get easier for you to start changing. Do you want to change? Do you feel like you need to change? If you don't and you're good, then share it with somebody else. Don't hold all that information inside and not share it. Tell us what you're doing that makes you so joyful, happy, peaceful. Let us know. We can all learn from it. And neighbor, thank you for coming over today. I've really enjoyed you. And you know I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Also, remember to like, share, subscribe. And there's a lot of fun things that's coming on It's Me Angie's channel. Just you wait and see. I'm going to change right before your eyes and you're not even going to believe it. I have that much positivity today that I won't be the same person tomorrow as I am today. That I'll be different in a good way. And I'll make good choices. But if I make bad choices, I can recover. It's fine. Like I said, don't beat yourself up over it. Life's too short. And how many times have I said that? I love you, neighbor. All right. Until we have our next neighborhood chat, I'll be seeing you around on the YouTube highways. I know I will. Bye.